Hey guys, this is Libby Flanagan. Welcome back to my channel. I make videos every Thursday about chickens and gardening. And today I'm going to be giving you the updates to my perfect mobile chicken coop. If you haven't seen the first video of the build, go check it out. I'll put it right up here somewhere so you can see how we built a mobile chicken coop. And now I'm going to be showing you all the updates we've made since we built it so that you can go ahead and add those to your chicken coop if you have one. So let's check it out. All right, so the first update to the mobile chicken coop is I added in these natural roosts that you can see right here. They're just pieces of part of a couple of tree branches that we cut down. So I have one that's nice and low and then one that's a little bit higher up that they can jump to. I've gotten some comments in the past about like how will my chickens get up there. I don't clip my chickens' wings since they're like totally enclosed in this coop, and so they can totally jump up there and they kind of like fly a little bit and just like a hop slash fly. Then the other update that's down in the run is instead of having a rope pulled up their feed bucket, I have it sitting on a part of the roost and like its branch because the feed bucket is pretty heavy. The rope wasn't working to hold it up itself. I also moved their grit and oyster shell into a feed bucket down low so that they can get those down here, and it's hanging underneath the coop so that it stays dry. So that's the major updates that happened in the run part. Let's go in and check out the updates in the actual coop. So the first big update in the coop is this omelet door. This is an automatic door that opens and closes at night or daytime, and I have an installation video that I'll put up in the top right now so you can check out how to install and where to get this door. But this door has been a lifesaver. Since the chickens get up super early, we were not letting them out like when they got up at literally the crack of dawn as soon as sun comes up. So this door has been super awesome to let them out as early as possible so they get the most time as possible on the grass. And that automatic door has a cord that runs up along the run and connects over to our laying box. Now it's still important to have your laying box far away from your door opening so that it stays nice and dark in your laying box. So I do recommend this setup, even though like you do have the kind of cord running along. I don't think it looks too bad. And then here, is the control box. And this just has the controls for the door. So if you want to manually close it, you just hold this OK button and it will close for you. But we have it set on its light sensor mode so that it opens and closes with sun up and sun down, which is perfect for the chickens because that's when they get up and go to bed. And let me just open it back up for them so they can get in at nighttime. Holding that button, it opens up. This thing has been seriously the best addition to the coop, and I'll link this door down below. In our laying box, there's just one little update that I did in here. I don't even know if you're really gonna be able to see it, but I added in a piece of wood on the back side right here. It's white on the laying box to hold in the hay so they could make a little nest like they like to do. So that's the only big update in the laying box. And then inside the coop, I added one more roost, another natural roost, lower that the chickens can get onto easy at nighttime so they can sleep in here. And I also set the waterer up on this roost so it's up higher for them to reach, and it is just held up by a little hook right here so it doesn't fall down when we move the coop. We still have the roost up top, but I don't think they really use that as much. I think they much prefer this like fatter roost. And we've gotten a lot of comments about ventilation, and I just wanted to show that it's not airtight along the edges. So all along the top there and the top here, the seam between the roof and the edge is a huge ventilation port for them, which is also nice because it keeps it dry because the roof does lean over, but there's still that hole underneath there for their ventilation. But I appreciate all the concern about the chickens' ventilation. I obviously care about my chickens a lot, and so I want them to be healthy, so I appreciate all the comments. So there you go. Update for all my girls is that they are all laying every day, pretty much get one egg a day. They're super healthy. You can tell how just like big they've gotten. and their egg production is a sign of their health. And since I'm getting 1 egg a day from each of them, I think they're all doing well. They pretty much tear up the patch of grass in one day, and sometimes I'll even push them twice. As it's gotten to the winter months, I usually will push them twice in a day to new patches of grass because they will just eat it up. You can kind of tell in our yard where they've been. They were just right here earlier today. You can see kind of how it gets eaten up. In the winter we don't have as good of grass, so push them more frequently, but they've kind of been over here recently. You can kind of see the paths where they have gone and eaten up our grass. The last update to the coop I don't actually have on right now because it's not raining and it's cold, but during the summertime and if it's like really raining heavily, I put a tarp over the top of this. In the summer it just gives them some shade because it gets really hot here in South Carolina and blocks them from the rain so they can enjoy the run fully. When it's raining, they don't really like to get wet, so they'll just stay under the house, and then they can't like enjoy the full run. So I do have a tarp that goes on during those times so they can go out there and enjoy it. And so I just have bungee cords. I don't know if you can see them. They're like right there. I have some bungee cords on the sides where I just hook into the holes of that tarp to hold it down, and that works really well. So that's really it. That's the big updates to the chicken coop. I added in 3 natural roosts for the chickens to hang out on. I put their food and water up so that it's supported, and added in the automatic door, which has been a absolute game changer. If you want videos on how to install that, like I said, I'll link those above and I'll put them down in the description, as well as I have videos on what I do every day to take care of my chickens to make sure they stay happy and healthy and very well fed. So you can check those out down in the description, or I'll try and link some of them up here or at the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. That really helps to support my channel, and I'll see you guys back here next week. Bye. Airplane.